Well, the news broke today. I woke up to read it on Facebook and Instagram that Mattel Creations will no longer be shipping outside the good old US of A. What the hell? Okay, I just bought this set, the Hogan and Muhammad Ali and Big John Studd and Wendy Richter. I just got that. I just got the other one with Vader, Undertaker, Paul Bear, and Jerry Lawler. I just ordered them like weeks ago from Mattel Creations. They got here in a few days. And now all this, what I'm doing, all this work I'm doing to try to, I don't know, bring a little bit of figure artwork, I guess, to my walls. I don't know how to explain it. It's going to be taken away now because I'm not going to be able to get them from Mattel Creations unless I get them from the USA from a secondhand seller who no doubt will hear this and then mark their prices up ridiculously high for the Canadians, and not just Canadians, the good old people from the United Kingdom as well. That's right. I'm talking about all you Brits and Europeans and everyone over there. You guys can't get them either. That's it. No more Mattel Creation Hasbros, and not just those. I'm talking about the Ultimate Edition Heart Foundation figures that are coming out. Nope. Canada can't get them now. They are now canceled. No more wrestling ring, no more retro Hasbros, no more of the Ultimate Edition. So if you didn't get Jake the Snake and Rick Rude, if you didn't get Piper and George Steele, I don't even know if they even came out. I remember there was talk about them. Or if you didn't get Hogan and who's the other one? Terry Funk, I think was the other one. Yeah, too bad now. Too bad now, because USA says Canada, United Kingdom, we don't care. We don't care. And that's losing out on a lot of money. Okay? That is. I bought the 2 box sets from Mattel Creations, and it came out to like $209 Canadian. So that was a lot of money. And I didn't care because I wanted them, because I want this figure art. That's what I'm calling it figure art. This is cool because, yeah, I could have more photos up, but I thought, you know what? This is a cool throwback to when I was a kid and I collected Hasbros, and I didn't keep them on card because I was a kid. I opened them all up and played with them like every kid should do. I thought this is a cool way to, you know, a throwback to those days. And now I can't even do that because Mattel Creations said, you know what? No more. So why? Like, really, you're telling me that you can't find other shipping places? Like I don't even know. Like, I got mine through Purelator when I got mine in the mail, and that worked out fine. And I thought, I read somewhere, I think it's because of something about when you return these, if you have to return them, something is not, it's just hard to return an item to them with the way they ship. Here's the thing, Mattel Creations. We don't have to return an item if you just send the proper item that the person ordered, right? Right? Yeah, simple as that. So now I'm in a dilemma. What do I do? Well, I'm not selling these, that's for sure. And if this is all I ever own, then so be it. Whatever. It's just cool to have them. It's just bullshit that Canadians and people from the UK are now going to have to go through greedy secondhand sellers on eBay through the, ebay.com and pay ridiculous money now, probably. Let's be honest, not probably, let's be honest, it will happen. You're going to have, you know what happens. People out there buy things all the time to sell for higher money. So that's nothing new. This is nothing new. But now it will even be worse because they know there's going to be a supply and demand, because they know that Canada and the UK are not going to be picking up the next Mattel Creation box sets. And you know what's going to suck about this? I just know it now. So San Diego Comic-Con is coming up in July. And I'm sure there's going to be a whole bunch of awesome, cool reveals, as there always is by Mattel. and the WWE. And you know what's going to happen? There's going to be a Mattel Creations retro box set that's going to be the coolest one ever. I can almost guarantee it, and I won't be able to get it. I won't be, unless they change something with their shipping, but it looks like they're not. But that's what's going to happen. There's an old saying that my buddy said to me, Zeke Zanzibar, because he said, I get billed a lot because my name's Bill, right? So there's an old joke, you get billed. And when you get billed, it means it goes, something you enjoy all of a sudden gets taken away. You got billed. Well, this is what happened. This is the one thing, the one wrestling figure I chose to put my passion in, because I got out of wrestling figures altogether. You know, I just stopped collecting anything new. I was going to do the Ultimate Editions, and I chose to get I wanted to go this route more so than the Ultimate Editions, mainly because Ultimate Editions were a bitch to hang on the wall. You had to use like special sticky tape on the back of the boxes to try to put them up, and I just didn't like it. So I was like, screw it. This is where it's at. And now look, this is all I got left, unless I buy the overpriced Steve Austin and Kane and Rock figures off eBay.ca, which I'm probably going to have to do eventually anyhow. But then now I'm thinking, like, why bother if this is the end? I might as well just stick with what I have and say that was cool. But I do like the idea of the figure art for the wall. Ugh. Man. Just, I don't know. First world problems, right? I mean, it could be a lot worse, but that is that. I really don't know what else to say. I'm just kind of a rant. I want everyone out there to know too, if anyone's watching this. I know I got some viewers from the UK. I'm sure I got viewers from Canada. Maybe you guys collect these or order from Mattel Creations website. Well, you won't be able to anymore. I don't get it. It's just whatever. Anyways, with that being said, there's the March 1984. And my stingers are still down there. I got to put them away. But there's March 84 for the PWI and Wrestler and all that. I should probably do a 1985 one. Maybe tomorrow night I'll probably do it. So what I like to do is I like to take these magazines out, show them on display, take a photo for all those sweet likes on Facebook and Instagram. That's literally what it matters, right? Social media, you got to get those likes. And then it gives me a chance to actually go through and look at these magazines, because I'm probably not going to dig through a pile of magazines to find something down here to read if it's not out on display. So this gives me a chance to, I read this one today, the Wrestler one. I skimmed through it, and it has Hogan and Harley Race in it. Right here. If I can do this with one hand. Probably not, because these papers are so old now that it's hard to oh, there it is. Yeah, Hulk Hogan wrestled Harley Race before Starrcade 83. Hogan was supposed to be on Starrcade 83. He was supposed to be on the show in a tag match. I think he was tagging with Wahoo McDaniel. I think. I'm pretty sure that was against Orton and Slater. I think that would be the match. And then Hogan didn't, because he was still with the AWA kinda, but he was kind of like not with the AWA because he wasn't like answering back Vern, because he was ready to jump ship to go to New York in January to win the title and create Hulkamania in the WWF. But so there's some Hogan Harley Race stuff there. So, and look at that, Tito Santana on the cover. That's something that you didn't see often. So yeah, back to the original meaning of this video. These. Sorry guys, if anyone out there who's collecting these from Mattel Creations who does not live in the US of A, you're done. That's it. What you have is what you have, unless you get them off eBay.com from a second hand seller. So there's that. All right. That is my video for today. I just want to let everyone know what was going on with that. Hopefully, maybe down the road, I'll have some news about perhaps Mattel Creations saying, oh, we're fucking this up. we should probably ship out to these countries again because we get money from them. It just sucks that a lot of times the USA kind of only look at themselves and what they have for merchandise. It's very, USA, I noticed they have like, stores like Target and Walgreens and such like that. We don't have that in Canada. So a lot of these exclusives for wrestling figures, we were never going to get anyhow. And it just makes collecting hard to be out of the country of the USA. It really does. And I think anyone who collects wrestling figures would agree with me 100% that it's just difficult to collect. And especially if you're a completist or if you're a collector of a certain wrestler. If there's an exclusive that is just to a certain store, we're screwed. And a lot of those stores don't ship to Canada. I believe Target doesn't. You have to like either know someone in the USA that you're friends with that they can get it at their address and they'll send it over, or you have a US mailbox across the border and you can drive over once every 6 months and pick up all your parcels and come home, right? It's like the USA look at Canada as like this faraway land, but really we're the most that separates a lot of the US and Canada is just like farmland in some provinces. For Ontario, where I live, we have a lake that goes from Michigan to Ontario, so we have to go across the Ambassador Bridge or go through the tunnel underneath the water. But for the most part, I think you can just jump 1 foot over, 1 foot off from depending what province you live in. You can have 1 foot in the US and 1 foot in Canada, but they act like we're far, far away and they can't send these damn figures across the border. It's just fucking ridiculous. All right. Till I do my next one, guys, I'll talk to you later.